Should we be angry at our own impotence, do you think, that this is being allowed to happen, that effectively nothing really for the last 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks has stopped Vladimir Putin and Russia from being able to do this?
Well, it's horrible, and whether it's anger or it's frustration, I think it's hard to find someone who's not up in arms about all of this. We're going to see a tragedy, I'm certain, when the fighting stops. There's a lot of civilians in that steel plant. Of course, the Ukraine defenders very bravely holding on to the last moment. But we're going to see a lot of tragedy, and I think whether it's going to be anger or just heartbreak, it's very frustrating to sit here and to watch this and to feel that that you can't do anything but to rush in equipment and supplies to try to help the Ukraine defenders keep this from happening elsewhere.
But should we have done more, do you think? Should NATO forces have done more? Should the US have done more when it comes to supplying military ordnance? Should more offensive weaponry? I know they've tried to maintain this line between defensive and offensive weaponry, although to many civilians that seems a very hard line to hold. But should we have poured in more planes, more advanced military ordnance than we have done?
I think we should have done more a couple of years ago. I think we're trying to make up for lost time now. We're moving as fast as we can, although not all countries are moving as fast as they should. I think there's a lot of disappointment with Germany, for instance. I think the UK has been moving some needed armor in there, also some missile systems. The US has been doing that. The Dutch have just announced that they're going to send some armor in there as well. I think we're playing catch up. We're moving as fast as we can, but the Russians have started, as your reporting pointed out. So they're on the move already. And I wish we were able to get this heavier weaponry in a few weeks ago. But we're having to play catch up now from something that we should have been doing 2 years ago.
Are you disappointed? Are you personally disappointed in Germany? Because, we've been reporting this story since the very beginning. And there was that moment maybe 6 weeks ago where there was effectively a revolution in Germany. Germany, which had never sought to militarize itself, never sought to militarize anyone else, was completely changing its worldview when it came to this. Olaf Scholz was talking about providing all sorts of weaponry to Ukraine and building up his own army. But in the last week, it felt very much like he has got cold feet.
Oh, you're exactly right. It's a great frustration. The speech he gave a few weeks ago was electrifying. I mean, it was quite a historic moment to see such a change. And I think there was doubt even the day after that speech that Germany would really follow through on this. And I think we've still got to give them time to untangle quite a complex culture and history for Germany to deal with the new era. That they've announced the new era. We're going to have to let them try to put that together. But over the past few weeks, in terms of today's problems, in terms of Germany today getting equipment, particularly heavy equipment that we know they have, getting that into Ukraine, that's been very disappointing. They've been moving very slowly, and politics in Berlin are just causing feet to be dragged across the nation as they try to play a role to resupply Ukraine, but are stumbling at it.
Jim, great to speak to you today. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us.